What is up, guys? Today I have some Team Deathmatch on Summit for you, which is one of my favourite maps so far. Very close quarters map. I like to use SMGs and shotguns all the time on this map. And Kiparis of extended mags, cross map Tomahawk, rocking the Jigglypuff emblem again. And the Kiparis I like to use with extended mags for lack of a better attachment, really. I think the iron sights are good enough not to need the red dot or the reflex. In comparison to the other SMGs, I'd probably put it somewhere between the Mach 11 and the AK-74U. It gets a decent array of attachments. It gets the dual wield, it gets the suppressor, it gets the, the rapid fire, extended mags, all that good stuff. No dual mags, unfortunately, which would be pretty useful. And I tend to run Scavenger with any SMG except the 74U, just because they run out of ammo so quickly, and I didn't want a gameplay where I start off using one thing. And then, this is something that Krahu pointed out. He's made a very good point. Sometimes when you're going for a gameplay with a particular gun, you want to use that particular gun the whole game instead of, picking up whatever's lying around. You can probably guess what that'd be if you just picked up random people's guns. It's going to be either a 74U or a FAMAS 90% of the time. So yeah, that's why Scavenger is pretty useful for getting gameplays with. And that was a pretty nice streak with the Kiparis right at the start there. That's like 2 montage clips within the first minute or so of gameplay. I thought that was pretty funny. As for the possibility of a Black Ops montage, I don't really know. I am collecting clips which I think are, decent. But as for whether I'll use them or not, I'm not really sure, because I'm not the best of editors in the world. Maybe I'll just send them into some community montage towards the end of the life of the game. Who knows? The kill streaks in this particular gameplay are the Napalm Strike, the Sentry Gun, and the Blackbird. Blackbird's everyone's favourite, so you all know what that does, just reveals everyone on the map. Very handy to have in any situation. The Napalm is actually my personal favourite kill streak. I'm honestly going to say it's overpowered for a 5 kill streak. I don't dislike it. I'm not saying, oh, fix Napalm, Treyarch, or get the fuck out. No, I don't mind it being there. It's just, it can do so much better than some of the other kill streaks, like the attack helicopter and the sentry gun. Could you get the residual fire, which people seem to have this strange habit of walking into again, even though it's blatantly obviously there. I do this all the time myself. I run into my own Napalm Strike all the time, which is really stupid. But, also the sentry gun. Now, in this particular gameplay, you see the sentry gun do pretty much jack shit. But, I do have a domination gameplay on firing range, using the M14, I think, where the sentry gun just absolutely goes to town. It's a very situational kill streak, as I've said before. I prefer it to the Modern Warfare 2 version. I think it kills quicker, but I'm not too sure about that. But yeah, I think it's got a lot of potential as long as you use it in the right way. I got a bit greedy with the crossbow here. For some reason, when I'm using the crossbow and Sleight of Hand, I have this weird habit of just shooting them all in one go, just rapid firing this crossbow. I find it really funny. But yeah, that was my own fault. That was a death, which I thoroughly deserved. Oh, and random topic here, but somebody asked me what the hell is Shrew Manchu and why do I keep talking about it. Shrew Manchu is a character from an old game called Bonkheads. It was on the PC. I played it at my friend's house. I imagine you can get it for all kinds of things like iPod Touches or Androids or whatever now. So if you want to find a download for it and see what I mean, it's just called Bonkheads, B-O-N-K-H-E-A-D-S, obviously. And it's a 2D world where you basically have to kill enemies by bonking platforms from below, and then it flips them over, and then you kind of jump up and run over them and they die. It's like that, and Shrew Manchu is the name of the first boss you find in the game. And basically, it's just this giant rat wearing a coat and carrying this staff, like a pimp stick. And he sort of just runs around the map and tries to kill you. He's ridiculously big, honestly. And the thing that made him stick in my mind was this weird special attack he does. When he gets to the bottom of the screen and he moves off it, he'll do this special attack to get back up to the top, where he basically spins around and makes this really, really weird noise. I'm going to try and imitate it, but I can't really do it justice myself. He goes... and just spins right up to the top. Yeah, I know that was a horrible noise, sorry for that. But your parents probably just walked in and thought, what the fuck is he watching? But yeah, he spins up to the top, and that for me just made it an absolute comic icon. So I decided to adopt it as my YouTube character, as my little avatar pic, or whatever you call it. So yeah, that's the story of Shrew Manchu. How interesting, he says. Back to the Black Ops for a second. So, I have a demolition game, and I just want to put it by you, see if you want to see it before I release it, because I don't know if it's actually a game people want to see or not. It is a gameplay of demolition on Array, and I'm using the Dragonov with ACOG. Now, this is a demolition game where I don't actually get many kills at all. I think it's like a 25-2 game or something. But it showcases the Valkyrie rockets, and I also play the objective quite a lot, which is good. But would you guys be interested in seeing that kind of thing, or would you prefer some kind of ridiculous chopper gunner streak? Because either's fine by me. I mean, whatever. I mean, that's just the gameplay I have. If you want to see it, let me know. Just taking the time to call in my sentry gun here. Now, isn't it funny that the Kiparis is the last SMG you unlock, and yet there's absolutely nothing special about it? Like, it's decent, but you wouldn't think it's the last SMG. You'd expect some kind of amazing, super overpowered gun as the final one. Because you have to unlock every other SMG before you can use this one. And it's kind of left me a bit confused as to why they chose it as the final one. The same goes for the other ones, like the Commando and the PSG, whatever it's called. Are they just arbitrary choices, or what? And now, to finish off the game, I'm just going to camp on these stairs and wait for these guys to come through. Call them a napalm strike to force them into the building, and come on guys, you know better than to walk through that doorway there. Pick off these two guys, and I believe my teammate gets the final kill, and that will be that. Sentry gun didn't get much action there. But, final score is dum-de-dum-de-dum. Wait for the scoreboard to come up, 33-4. That is an 8.25 kill death ratio with 4 assists. Thank you guys, please rate if you enjoyed. Bye bye.